YouTube. We got 40 SWAT officers face Utah's deadliest shooters. Situation. Let's get into this.
This sniper just took a shot at an armed fugitive holding a family of 5 hostage in their home. The gunman, Joseph Anthony, is a man with a purpose. He has a vendetta, and he's going on a rampage, planning to kill his ex-girlfriend and multiple other people who wronged him in the past. Police don't know.
This nigga is a D1 crash out, bro. Hold on.
Know how far he's gotten on his list of targets, and if they don't capture him here, this family could be next.
Running across the freeway! Let me see your hands!
All units, I'm gonna set containment. We're gonna wait for the helicopter. All units, hold your position.
God fucking right, it's a showtime. Yep.
Well, all this for one nigga, bro. Yo.
Okay. Come on, look. Police! Police! Police!
Yo.
It's Thursday, September 9th, and the first sign that something is seriously wrong comes from an alarming 911 call.
Central 911, what is the address of the emergency?
Leighton. So my brother, he's on the loose right now, and he threatened to kill his girlfriend a couple days ago. He just showed up at my house.
What's your brother's name?
Joseph Manhart. He has a firearm on him, and he is armed.
Where is he?
He's outside my front door right now. I need the cops here ASAP.
I've got units on their way, okay?
Okay, you gotta hurry.
Okay.
You gotta hurry, though. I'm dead serious.
Just 24 hours earlier, Joseph Manhart kidnapped his ex-girlfriend, assaulted her, and threatened to kill her. After managing to escape, she called police, triggering an arrest warrant for Joseph's immediate capture. Since then, Joseph vanished, and police had no indication of where he might strike next. Until now. With an active warrant and a report that Joseph is armed and dangerous, officers are dispatched immediately, advancing towards the house, fully prepared for a shootout.
I just talked to the homeowner. He said that if he didn't drive, the only place he could have went is hopped the fence and is barricaded in that shed that Swenson's got a view on. So he said the best way to go through is us just knock on the door, he'll let us in. We'll go through the house and clear the shed. We're ready. All right, I got it. Bye. You want to show us where to go? And where's the shed? You got me?
W neighbor.
I'm gonna have to go through and hit it and come swing it out wide.
Swing it out wide and I can step in front.
Okay.
Police, anyone in there? Police, if anyone's in there, show me your hands. Come out. Okay, step in.
Okay.
Okay. Show me your hands. Anyone in here?
Okay, clear. All right. You didn't make it in here. Probably drove by one of us.
I don't think those small ass boxes is gonna protect him, anyways. These boxes are small as hell.
Okay,
I mean, except for this one, if he was hiding. Actually, no. Probably this box over
clear.
here.
Remains at large, and whatever he came here to do, he didn't finish it. So before officers leave the residence, they speak with Joseph's brother, trying to understand why Joseph showed up and what he might do next. What he tells them reframes the entire situation. According to his brother, Joseph didn't come here randomly. He was likely looking for his ex-girlfriend, the same woman who escaped his kidnapping just a day earlier. The two had recently broken up, a split that left Joseph without stable housing and increasingly angry. His brother also tells police that in recent conversations, Joseph had been talking about tying up loose ends and ending it all. To officers, it begins to sound like Joseph isn't just running. He may be moving with intent, driven by a personal vendetta and targeting people he believes have wronged him. If that's true, it has never been more urgent to locate Joseph before he reaches someone else. But it doesn't take long for those fears to be confirmed, because later that evening, police receive another alarming 911 call.
Arkansas 911.
My brother-in-law's at my house right now.
Okay, where is he? Is he outside?
Yes, he's outside.
Okay. Is he knocking on the door, or what's he doing?
He's in the front yard. They said they already have an APB out on it.
Yes, okay.
He's here right now.
Okay, we're on the way. Tell me exactly where he's at.
He was out front. He's walking around out front.
He's walking around.
Following this terrifying call for help from Joseph's sister-in-law, officers are dispatched to the home once again. But by the time they arrive, Joseph has already vanished. This time, however, officers decide to canvass the surrounding neighborhood before leaving, a decision that will prove critical. Nearby
I
CCTV
thought they was already doing that.
footage captures Joseph getting into a car and speeding away from the property earlier in the day. For the next few hours, patrol units search across the city, but the white Hyundai remains out of sight. But over the next several hours, Joseph's decisions will force officers into one of the most dangerous manhunts of their careers. For the next few hours, patrol units search across the city, but the white Hyundai remains out of sight. Then, around 1:30 a.m., a lone patrol unit spots a vehicle matching the description and immediately initiates a pursuit.
Motherfucker speeding.
Just as the officer begins to close the distance, he suddenly loses sight of the car Joseph is believed to be driving. But just minutes later, as patrol units continue canvassing the area, one officer spots Joseph's car parked on nearby train tracks. With no way of knowing whether Joseph is still in...
Nigga, if this was NYPD, them niggas would have been on that. I'm not gonna lie. NYPD is the most... Yo, bro. Them niggas be on time.
or hiding
Them niggas be on time. If this was New York City, bro, are you dumb?
close by, the officer
Nigga, they would have caught that nigga right there.
cautiously
It would have been no standoff. It would have caught that nigga right there.
approaches the vehicle.
Okay.
NYPD.
Hey, I have civilians here saying that there's a car parked on the tracks at Building Hotel 3 on the southwest end. Can I get a couple more this way?
31, headed that way.
It goes up to 76. I have visual on the vehicle. It looks like it still might be occupied. I'm not sure yet. South corner of looks like vehicle might be abandoned. If we can start getting containment close in, and then we can start my dog.
The car turns out to be empty, and there's no sign of Joseph anywhere nearby. By abandoning the vehicle here, Joseph appears to have given officers an advantage. He is now on foot, without transportation. Police finally have a chance to corner him. But that window closes almost immediately, as just 20 minutes later, Joseph makes his next move.
911.
Yeah, the utility trailer. I just had a lady walk in the front door, said her car was stolen and she was shot at.
What kind of car?
Got blood on her.
We're in the area looking for this guy. Could she tell you quick what kind of car?
What kind of car?
Kia Optima.
As dispatch gathers details from the
This nigga needs to be stopped right now. Brother.
call, patrol units across the area are alerted to be on the lookout for a stolen white Kia Optima taken at gunpoint. At the same time, one patrol unit...
All this for a female, bro? Gang, you telling me you doing all this for a female, bro?
is sent to the scene of the carjacking to speak directly with the victim, where they'll learn just how close Joseph is to committing his first murder.
Do you mind if I talk to you for a second, ma'am? Okay. Do you mind just telling me what happened?
So I was sitting in my car and he was like, hey, do you have a cigarette? Or no, he asked me if I had a lighter, sorry. And I was like, yeah, and I only rolled down my window like this far, and I handed him my lighter, and then he was handing it back to me, and then he just shoved his arm in my window, and I just started rolling it up, and I started screaming.
See, that's where you messed up right there. You too friendly, bro. Why a random person is asking you, do you have a lighter, and you just randomly giving your lighter to anybody, bro? Y'all too nice. Y'all too nice. Why you doing that? Why?
And he was like, I have a fucking gun, and then he pulled it out, and I just kept rolling up the window trying to scream, and then he just shot out the window, and then I just opened the door, and I said, you fucking have it, and then I just got out and ran.
Okay.
By this point, it's clear Joseph has lost control, and this woman is lucky to be alive. But that might not be the case for whoever crosses his path next. Because just minutes later, around 2 a.m., a patrol unit spots the stolen car speeding down the highway, heading toward Utah County.
Oh, Lord,
and
that
soon
nigga is going mad fast.
as the pursuit begins,
Is that the Flash?
Joseph starts swerving across lanes, forcing other drivers to react and putting innocent lives directly in danger.
Oh my God, don't tell me he crashes into somebody. God damn. Oh, I thought he crashed into somebody.
With Joseph refusing to slow down, it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. So to bring the pursuit to an end, an officer approaching from the opposite side of the highway pulls over and prepares to deploy spike strips. At highway speeds, there's no margin for error. The spikes have to go down seconds before
That nigga gonna keep going. He don't care. The way he acting right now, that boy is gonna keep going, and guess what? That nigga's gonna get away.
Joseph reaches them too early, and he'll see them in time to swerve around and put innocent lives at even greater risk.
It's dramatic ass background music, bro.
Good spikes, southbound Shepherd. Need a unit.
He's still going? Oh, he's going.
Running across the freeway. He's in the northbound lane. Red jacket. Let me see your hands. He's hopping the fence. He's over the fence now. We need to use the frontage.
I'm telling you, this nigga don't care. He gonna get away, bro.
He's on frontage now.
That nigga is seeing red, bro. He's seeing rojo.
He's going to housing complex over here. By a white, fence. He's got the hopper. He's hopping it into someone's backyard.
After abandoning his car,
You're just watching him hop it. Shoot at him.
Joseph runs
Flock at him.
towards a residential area surrounded by homes where families are asleep inside.
Bro, flock at him. You just watching him run. Flock at him.
Knowing how dangerous and unpredictable Joseph is, officers now
bro, you telling these niggas, bro.
have to cut through the busy highway and move quickly to find him before anyone else is put at risk.
Watching this nigga run through the highway.
No, he's behind that picket fence right there. Whatever address that is, I don't know what the hell that is, but he's behind that.
Negative. No shots.
What's that?
Going 2025 north.
Adrenaline run. You see how long it took this cop to get over this fence? My boy Joseph probably cleared it. No bullshit. Then again, they be, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to police, y'all be hiring the most unathletic, the most built, belly, bodied, these cops be fat as shit. That ass.
You hop this one right here.
All units, I'm gonna set containment. We're gonna wait for the helicopter. All units, hold your position. Don't go walking around.
With Joseph disappearing into a
Dogs, they got the helicopters.
residential area, the situation becomes far more unpredictable. By now, more than 30 officers are flooding the scene, and without coordination, every decision risks putting innocent families in danger. This is when Sergeant Sheldon arrives and takes control.
Okay, Sergeant Sheldon.
Stand by, I'm setting containment, alright? Sorry, bro. I don't have all the information because we switched this last minute, okay? So, what do you guys got?
So he already shot someone in the Freeport Center.
Okay.
Probably gonna take like half an hour for that bird to go. He hopped over that fence right there.
Which fence? That one? Okay.
After a quick brief, Sergeant Sheldon forms a plan to flush out Joseph. First, a helicopter is called in to scan the neighborhood from above. Second, a tactical operations center is established near Joseph's last known location to coordinate every unit in real time. And third, officers set up a wide containment zone, covering more than a square mile, with units positioned throughout the neighborhood to cut off any possible escape routes. But just as the plan goes into motion, officers are abruptly interrupted by a sharp sound in the distance.
Right where Preston's at, that's where the shots came from. It was one single shot.
Preston, are you okay? Hold your position, I'm sending a unit around to you. Go to...
We're gonna get, if we can get someone over here, to the north 2025 north front, there's some more containment.
Yep. I'll set containment. You guys come up with a plan to systematically search this, okay?
The gunshot confirms one thing immediately. Joseph is still in the area. But what officers don't realize yet is that the shot wasn't random. It was Joseph forcing his way into a nearby home. And in the next few hours, the situation will escalate in ways officers aren't prepared for. But before we get to that, sometimes what's more closely and been prepared and knows after the sweep of the neighborhood was fired. The helicopter finally arrives and begins a full aerial sweep of the neighborhood. But Joseph is nowhere to be seen. On the ground, officers spread out searching for Joseph and cautiously prepare for an ambush.
Forerunner? Gotcha. Got the homeowners already? Bountiful Police! Hi, Bountiful Police. You guys listen? Oh, sorry. We're just looking for somebody in the area. Your home is secure. You know anything suspicious. Okay, clean it out. Let me know if sure you see something like that. Give us a call. If you find them, you see them, anything, give us a call. Alright, thank you. Oh, you're good. Just make sure you lock your door. What the hell is this guy with us?
Some scary shit, bro.
I'm crazy.
After more than 2 hours of knocking on doors and checking backyards, there's no sign of the suspect. Joseph's absence becomes...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it was me in that area, nigga, I'm helping the police look for that nigga, bro. Deadass. I'm turning into fucking Keanu Reeves.
increasingly unsettling, and Sergeant Sheldon quickly recognizes what it likely means.
If Star 9 can't find him, we
start flocking at me, my boy.
Have a totally different situation, right? Because he potentially could be in one of these houses. He could be taking people hostage. He could have broken in and it's unoccupied, right? So we have all of this shit that we're going to have to filter through, and that's going to have to take
How many houses are we looking at?
resources. I would estimate 8 on this side, 6 to 10 on this side.
At this point, Sergeant Sheldon and his team are forced to consider multiple scenarios, including a barricaded suspect holding hostages inside. But they won't have to weigh those possibilities for long, because one phone call is about to answer that question for them.
911, what's your emergency?
My family's being held hostage.
Immediately after this, officers spread out and quickly locate the caller nearby, Chris Samuelson, a father who managed to escape the house just moments earlier. What he tells them is chilling. Inside,
you ran out on your family? Bro.
Locate the caller nearby, Chris Samuelson, a father who managed to escape the house just a moment.
Brother, you ran out. How you the man and you the one that escaped, my boy? Shameless.
Months earlier, what he tells them is chilling. Inside the home, his wife, 2 daughters, and his daughter's boyfriend are still being held at gunpoint.
That's shameful. Shameful, bro. How you the only one that escaped?
And Joseph is inside with them. With this new escalation, Sergeant Sheldon knows this is now beyond.
If I'm his wife, divorcing him, divorcing that nigga the next day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling my daughters, I'm not gonna lie, girls, if we survive this, I'm divorcing your father. I wouldn't be mad, because that nigga ran out on his family. That is crazy work.
On the scope of a standard response and prepares to bring in specialized technical support.
All units, priority traffic. All units, priority traffic. We have information from a citizen leaving a house.
Oh, jeez.
All bountiful SWAT return to talk. All bountiful SWAT return to talk.
Victim's wife, daughter, and daughter's boyfriend are all on the couch. Suspect was sitting in a chair just behind the couch. Daughter, he has another daughter that is sleeping downstairs that should be waking up in the next couple of minutes. Suspect gained access to the house through an unlocked window in the basement.
After SWAT teams arrive and are quickly briefed on the situation, they begin coordinating their next steps, preparing to establish containment and open negotiations with Joseph. But before a plan can fully take shape, someone is spotted exiting the back door of the Samuelson home.
He's sitting from one side. So no FaceTime. Is it female from that one side? So, okay.
Miraculously, the daughter who'd been sleeping in the basement somehow managed to slip outside without Joseph ever noticing. And without realizing it, Joseph's hostage count is now down to 3. With that update, commanding officers begin reassessing the situation in real time. They review everything Joseph has done over the past 36 hours and determine that he has shown a complete disregard for human life and willingness to escalate when under pressure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, send that nigga to God, bro. Not even God, send that nigga to the devil. Send that nigga packing, bro.
Based on that assessment, commanders make a critical decision. SWAT teams are authorized to use deadly force if a clear opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, send that nigga to, I don't know.
From this point forward, the priority is clear. Protect the hostages at any cost.
God, fuck in, right? This is showtime. Okay? Guys, make sure we're squared away. Salt Lake City's in town as well. Now, let's do first shot. Like that, very good. Go.
So, we're throwing a bang as soon as the door gets open.
Okay. Suspect. I know we're going yet. Hold on.
Don't be Viper now.
Oh, we don't need who's left. Everybody see this? Right? Facing the east. Garage on the right. That's where the man door is going to be. That's going to be our secondary. Okay? Front door opens in. This is the living room. Okay. Let's keep practicing. Wherever he's at in this room, you guys can flip. Okay. 2 bangs. 2 bangs? You want to do 2 bangs? No, 1 bang. Just one? Just 1 bang.
After shot presents the position to end the threat and extract the hostages safely. A sniper will be positioned nearby, ready to take Joseph out if he's exposed and a clear shot presents itself. At the same time, negotiators will make contact with Joseph, work to slow him down, gain compliance, and convince him to release the hostages and surrender peacefully. If that fails, they have one secondary objective: get Joseph to step outside, because if he does, even briefly, it could create the opening the sniper needs.
Snipe that nigga head, 250 headshot Fortnite. Snipe that nigga head off.
With 3 innocent lives at risk, there's no room for error. One wrong move, and everything ends tragically.
Pop that nigga's head. Headshot. GTA.
Okay, thanks, man.
Some random person with all these kids' toys around with big ass snipers. Okay.
The officer assigned as the sniper is Jared Tadahara, a long-serving police officer who moved from patrol and street crime work into a specialized SWAT sniper role.
Like a sniper.
After arriving on scene,
That boy look like he don't miss neither. He don't miss.
Tadahara conducts a quick tactical assessment and moves into a nearby house facing the Samuelson home. From here, he has a clear view of the backside of the house, a position that allows observation without being easily visible to the suspect and provides a safe distance to avoid interfering with perimeter officers. But Tadahara isn't working alone. Every sniper has a spotter, a second officer responsible for range calculations, wind assessments, and most critically, confirming that the shot is clear before Tadahara pulls the trigger. Across the street, negotiations continue. For the past 3 hours, officers have been trying to reason with Joseph, urging him to surrender and release the hostages. But Joseph refuses. He won't let anyone go, and threatens to kill the entire family if officers attempt to force entry. With 3 people at fatal risk, a precise sniper shot becomes the only way to end the standoff before it turns deadly. But before Officer Tadahara gets that opportunity, he receives crucial information that makes things a lot more risky.
The difference between suspect victim. Suspect appears to have shorter, wide mouths. Okay, that's slightly rounded face. Okay. If suspect has a vascular teeth down, that would be.
Unfortunately for Tadahara, the situation just became far more complicated. One of the hostages inside is a male who closely resembles Joseph.
My nigga, they don't look alike at all. This nigga is... They don't look alike at all. You dead ass. These niggas don't look alike at all.
One wrong shot and an innocent person could be killed. With that in mind, Tadahara shifts his position to a different house across the street. He needs an angle facing the front door of the Samuelsons' home. The shot at this distance travels roughly 75 to 100 feet and
show that nigga on picture beforehand, bro?
takes less than a second from decision to impact. At the same time, negotiators reassess their approach. What's been alarming them throughout the standoff is that Joseph hasn't made any traditional demands. He didn't ask for money, car, or safe passage. Instead, he's simply refusing to let anyone go. That behavior begins to make sense once investigators provide more insight into Joseph's condition. According to them, his mental state has been deteriorating for hours. He's been heavily using drugs for days, his thinking is no longer rational or strategic, and his behavior is increasingly volatile.
All I'm hearing is let that nigga meet the woo, bro. Let him grow some wings, bro. Not even grow some wings. Actually, let him grow some red wings, bro. Come on. I don't care about all this. This nigga keeping hostages. Nigga stealing cars and shit. Let him meet his creator, bro. The devil.
Most concerning of all, Joseph isn't releasing the hostages or forcing police to kill him or take his own life. Because of this assessment, SWAT officers
Niggas that don't care about their life, they need to go, bro.
remain positioned at the front door with the hostages to prove they're still alive. If he does, it will give Tadahara a clear view and a chance to take the shot. It takes time. After 2 days of chasing Joseph, officers finally have a chance to bring his violent rampage to an end. With the SWAT team nearby staged for immediate entry, Officer Tadahara prepares to take the shot. He stabilizes his rifle using a bipod, a small stand attached to the gun, then lies prone, steadies his aim, and slows down his breathing. A few seconds pass, and then the front door begins to open.
Did you get him? Did you get him?
We're okay. I think we're good right now. Yeah. Unless they start calling. Let's go.
Did he get him?
One more. Police! Gotcha, we got him. Hands up, bro.
I mean, I don't know, maybe a piece of his skull hit me or something, I don't know. You're good. You sure? Yeah, you're good. Maybe a piece of his skull hit me. Someone hit me, can I point?
Yeah, I see.
What do you see?
Yeah, grab him there.
Okay, you got anything? Yeah, I got you. Just hold on to me, I got you.
You're safe. You are safe.
After more than 6 hours trapped inside with an armed, unstable man, the entire family survives. An
W, bro.
outcome that, just minutes earlier, felt far from guaranteed. At the front door, Joseph Manhard lies critically wounded. Paramedics rush him to the hospital.
Damn. God damn. Nigga still alive? God.
But despite life-saving efforts, he's later pronounced dead. Investigators later determined that Joseph's actions were driven by a rapid collapse. His failed relationship and heavy drug use pushed him into increasingly violent and reckless behavior.
Hey, that shit is sad, but my boy, you was crashing out way too much, my boy. You had to go. You had to go.
By the end, he wasn't trying to escape or survive. He was acting like someone who had nothing left to lose.
Yeah, he needed to go. Yeah, his ass needed to go, bro. But W freaking video, bro. W video, bro. If you like the video, subscribe. We on the way to 100 subscribers. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.